Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mikey back here, and today we're going to be recapping the Hawks-Bucks game from last night. The Hawks end their losing streak, and they get a win at State Farm Arena. First time since November. We get the win 121 to 114 over a great Bucks team. Granted, they were missing Drew Holiday, but this is still a great, formidable team with Giannis and Chris Middleton at the helm. So, great win for the Hawks. This might be a little bit of a shorter recap as it's late, and I definitely have had I've definitely had a good bit of work to do here at school, so apologize for that. But overall, this game was a good game for sure. The Hawks were down most of the game. We didn't actually have a lead until the fourth quarter. We were down 10, 12, 14 points multiple times, and it was great to see the Hawks fight back after that. You know, a lot of the times these games, the Hawks would just kind of when they got down 10, they'd be like, oh, here we go again, and they just hung their heads, and the effort was low. But tonight, they kept fighting back, and they eventually, once they got their lead for the first time in the fourth quarter with a Gallinari three, the energy in the building was insane. When he hit that three, it was awesome, and you could tell it was like a playoff atmosphere. Multiple fans I saw all over Twitter were saying it was a playoff atmosphere, and great to see that against especially the defending champions. So great confidence win for the Hawks. Onyeka Okogwu was amazing on the defensive side of the ball, especially against Giannis. We saw it in the playoffs last year that he defended well against Giannis, and today he made his life tough. Giannis did not shoot very efficiently from the floor. It's only 8 for 20, and that's due to, in large part, to Onyeka Okogwu. Deandre Hunter as well is playing really well since he's come back. He didn't shoot that efficiently tonight, but he still played great defense and was playing well overall and got those counting stats. Middleton had a great game for the Bucks though. 11 for 22 shooting for 34 points. So definitely a good game from Chris Middleton there. Overall, Danilo Gallinari off our bench has been insane these last few games. He's been great. And I know he's on expiring contract next year. And I'll be sad to see him go, as we probably will trade him at this deadline. But I've liked Gallo his whole career, and if he does go, I'll be sad to see him leave. But it's probably the right decision for the Hawks for sure to include him in the trade package if we do make some type of move at the deadline. But with that, let's move on to the box score. Giannis with 27, 6 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, 6 rebounds, 8 for 20 from the field as mentioned before, and 1 for 3 from 3. He shot 14 free throws, went 10 for 14 from the line. And a large part of that inefficiency is, again, due to Onyeka Okogwu. Chris Middleton in 35 minutes, 34 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. 4 of 9 from 3, 11 to 22 from the field. And something I did forget to mention, Chris Middleton had 8 turnovers and Giannis had 5. Those were the only turnovers for the Bucks. They totaled 13, and they were the only one that turned the ball over for the Bucks. Giannis was actually a minus 17 for the Bucks, the second worst on the team. So the Hawks again did a great job of making life hard for Giannis. But Middleton still torched us, so our perimeter defense still needs to be a bit better, as Middleton was hitting some tough fadeaways, step backs, including some step back threes from the corner that kind of killed some momentum at the end of some quarters. But credit to the Hawks, they fought back, and especially during that fourth quarter, there was so much energy that it really felt back like a playoff atmosphere. Bobby Portis played center, started there, 32 minutes, 13 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 13 rebounds. So great effort there from Portis. George Hill, starting point guard, didn't really do much. Grayson Allen in 29 minutes, 9 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. So not a great night there from Grayson Allen. Jordan Warren, 6 minutes, didn't do anything. Wesley Matthews played 21 minutes, had 3 points, 1 steal, 2 rebounds. Was 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. So not an efficient night from Wesley Matthews there. Pat Connaughton always kills the Hawks when we play him. He always gives that great effort on defense. He always makes his open shots. He gets a lot of wide open threes against us, and he also rebounds well against us. Here he got 14 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 for 6 from the field, and 4 for 5 from 3. So an ultra efficient night from Pat Connaughton as well. Dante DiVincenzo in 22 minutes was 3 for 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3 for 9 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And now let's move on to the Hawks. Sorry guys, I know this recap is short like I said before. The next one probably will be one of those full-length ones. But John Collins in 31 minutes, 16 points, 3 blocks, 2 assists, 12 rebounds, 5 for 15 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3. And it wasn't the efficient night that you'll normally see from JC, but the counting stats were there. 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. He hasn't been the greatest on-ball defender. He struggled defending Giannis, but his help side defense this year has been much improved, and he's become a great shot blocker when he's rotating over from the weak side. So those 3 blocks there definitely show the effort that John puts out there on the floor every night. Onyeka Okogwu with 36 minutes, man, he was so good. 12 points, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 6 and 9 from the field. And just his presence on Giannis was insane. We didn't really have a wall per se to stop Giannis, but Onyeka Okogwu, man, he was that guy to make Giannis' life difficult. Now, by no means he didn't stop him. Giannis still put up 27, but Onyeka Okogwu definitely made it difficult for him, and it was awesome to see. Deandre Hunter in 35 minutes, 20 points, 2 assists, added a block in there, 9 rebounds, 2 of 6 from the 3, 6 of 17 from the field. So like I said before, not the greatest efficiency, but counting stats were great, 20 points. And the Hawks were great at blocking shots tonight. We had 8 blocks. John Collins and Onyeka Okogwu are starting front court with 3 blocks each. And then Herter and Deandre Hunter added 1 each. So great to see the Hawks active on defense there. Especially with our perimeter defense lacking, we need to shore up the paint in the inside, so great to see some shot blocking. Trae Young in 40 minutes, great game. 30 points, 1 steal, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 14 of 14 from the line, so great to see Trae getting back to the line. 2 of 6 from 3, 7 of 17 from the field. And Trae was masterful in the fourth quarter tonight. Many people know I've been hard on him in the fourth quarter about executing the offense, and rightfully so. I mean, he hasn't been the greatest in executing offense during the regular season down the stretch, but since he does it for the rest of the game, it's hard to do for a whole game. I can definitely understand that. But Trae Young tonight was masterful in the fourth quarter. He organized the offense. We came back. We scored 38 points in the fourth quarter tonight. So huge contributions from Trae Young there at the end. Made one of those patented Trae Young deep threes to ice the game as well within like the last 2 minutes. So that was awesome to see. The stadium went crazy. So even though those shots might not, some people might question those shots, when they go in, they look awesome. So credit to Trae Young there, especially in the fourth quarter. Kevin Herter in 37 minutes, 13 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 block, 3 for 7 from the 3, 5 for 15 from the field. Kevin's been struggling with his efficiency lately. His 3-point shot was pretty good tonight, 3 for 7, but 5 for 15 from the field. He can't really seem to match those on the same night, but was a plus 19 tonight, best on the team, so definitely made some great contributions. And I forgot to say it in the beginning, but during this losing streak, the Hawks were always less than 40% from 3. Tonight, we shot 41% from 3, 44% from the field, 44.2%. The Bucks actually shot 44.3% from the field and 42.1% from 3. So they actually outshot us in efficiency in both the 3 and from the field. But we came out with the win. The turnover story was the same. So really a close game, and it was a 7-point game in the end. But definitely the stats would lean to show that it was a closer game than it was, and it really was. The Hawks got a lot of free throws towards the end. The Bucks were fouling them, so that contributed to that as well. Milwaukee actually scored 26, 36, 26, and 26. So that second quarter was a little bit rough, but overall after that, the defense was definitely better than we've seen before. Danilo Gallinari off the bench in 30 minutes continues to play great. 16 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 for 2 from 3, 4 for 5 from the field, and was playing good defense on Giannis too. He stopped him a couple times as well, and also was playing good defense against Julius Randle against the Knicks. So back-to-back games that we've seen great defense from Gallo, so that's always a welcome sign. Gallo's been playing incredible, and I hope he keeps this efficiency up. It's going to either bump his trade value or just be a great asset for us off the bench. So either way, it works out for him and us. So great to see that. Lou Williams at 14 minutes played pretty well. 8 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 for 3 from 3, 3 of 5 from the field. And he's been out of the rotation lately. But, if he can come in this 14 minutes and shoot efficiently and, not have to make as many decisions with the ball in his hand as a primary ball handler, and give those duties to DeLon Wright, and if he can be his natural two guard position, he can still contribute to this to this team in small spurts when we need a bucket, and that's what he did tonight. So credit to Lou Williams there. DeLon Wright in 15 minutes, 2 for 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3 for 6 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. I'm pretty sure this is the third game in a row that DeLon Wright has had more than at least 2 steals. So great to see the defense that he always brings is still coming. You know, his offense is has been pretty limited, but for the most part, he's being aggressive now. He's driving to the basket, kicking out for open threes. He's taking his open shots. So that's all you want to see from DeLon Wright, and really the Hawks' backup point guard in general. And TLC, Timofey Luwawu-Cabarrot, played 4 minutes, didn't do anything. And credit to Nate McMillan, man. He coached a great game tonight in the second half. He went with the guys that are hot. We closed the game with Danilo Gallinari as the 4 instead of John Collins. He rode with the hot hand, and that's what you want to see from Nate, making those in-game adjustments and riding the hot hand, because I feel like in the next game now the rotations at the end were a little bit shaky and may have contributed to us losing that game. But hopefully we can beat the Timberwolves tomorrow night at home, make it 2 in a row at State Farm Arena, and who knows, maybe this can turn our season around. The Bucks, a win at State Farm Arena against the Bucks was what turned our season around last year. So if we can do it last year, we can do it this year. We got the same roster pretty much, which is without Cam, but we didn't have Cam for most of the season last year. So we can do this. So I'll be back with a recap for after the Timberwolves game, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.